It's been a couple of years since I collected my Stockman Pod Extreme, so I thought I'd talk through some of the changes that I've made and improvements and things that have gone wrong. Okay, so first off, very easy change was moving the jockey wheel onto the driver's side. Use the vehicle always from the passenger side, so it was always just getting in the way and not very useful. So the big purpose of this is to carry a lot of fuel, given the tow vehicle has a very small tank, only 68 litres. So I needed to put a couple of 100 litres of fuel on the Extreme. So to start off, initially I bought a front runner 40 litre tank holder, which went on here. At the moment it's taken off and just got a nice step to get up onto the into the toolbox. But I guess one of the biggest changes is putting this 160 litre fuel storage tank on the front here, underneath where the toolbox goes. It's mounted onto the existing mounting points and also has a U-bolt around the frame just to make sure that everything's held in really tightly. There are 80 litres goes in on each side, 20 litres on the Stockman standard tanks, plus another 40 on the front if we need to. I'll just put the tanks inside and we'll come back when I've done that. Okay, as I pointed out, there are 4 jerry cans in there. It's 80 litres on this side, 100 litres on this side, and the other 40 on the front. Okay, I have changed the tyres to suit the vehicle, so it's basically got the same 35-inch tyres, 35 by 10, Mickey Thompson's on the trailer. And the original tyres were very robust. It didn't show any damage across a whole range of sharp gibbered tracks. So these ones are going to be even better. So as related to that, I decided to drop the spare tyre out entirely. So the spare tyre is gone. It's standing over here, about 50 kilograms, which has been saved off the vehicle. But what I did find is that would leave the back of the pod exposed, and particularly the legs. So I put a little beaver tail on the back here, just to give it a fine point, which would hit rocks or mud or anything as we're coming off. I usually leave the legs hanging, but if we're going anywhere risky, I'll tie them up out of the way. The other change, which is fairly major, is changing the springs for IBAC 440 pound per inch springs. They're quite, well, they're much lighter than the standard Cruise Master springs, which are 550 pounds per inch. Lets the trailer ride a lot more softly and gently. Makes it ride better over the bumps and doesn't shake all the stuff inside. I have found a bit of a problem with the weight of the rooftop tent on top of the cover here. Would always shake backwards and forwards when you're running over some extreme tracks, which caused these rivets to pop off and break. And also caused one of these to snap off at a various stage too. So I had to replace those. I'm still looking at a way to tie it down more substantially. But generally when it gets rough, I'll put a strap across here just to hold extra tight. The toe points here didn't seem to be very useful actually, except that they do give it a little bit of protection under here for the legs if we come off somewhere hard, but they're totally not useful for the original purpose, which was as recovery points, because they're just masked by the legs. Coming around here, when we've got we're not trying to do 1,000 kilometers without any fuel reserves, or sorry, fuel refills, then we can use this side just for storing recovery kit, anything else that we need. Keep the keep the tracks underneath there or in here so that they're easy to get to. And that's about it. It's quite easy to get into the toolbox. You can either just reach in. I'm tall enough to just be able to put my hand in, or just step up, and here you go. Good access into everything. Oh, that's it. We got rooftop tent on top. It's been great. As I said, I chose to get in via the rear of the vehicle. I might open it up just to show you how that all works. Just give me a minute. I'm just looking at how we get up onto the rooftop tent. At the back, you've got a little fold-up step. Useful for a lot of things, but main purpose is just to get onto the back. Step up here and onto the top of the box up here with a nice aluminium tread. And then we've got access into the rooftop tent. It's just 4 steps, and yeah, very straightforward. And don't have to carry around a ladder. Don't have to risk falling off it. So, okay, that's all, and hope this is useful. Cheers.